Hi guys, I'm Connor Madison,
And I'm Sophia Francisco.
and this is the 147th episode on the Stuff to Talk About podcast, where you find stuff to talk about and talk about it. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today, we will be discussing the change of attitude and mentality through high school.
Alright, so let's get things started. So, in my experience as a freshman, I found it very nerve-wracking to go into a new school where I knew no one and nothing about the place. Just the idea of finding my classes was very scary for me, and I felt like the worst part was asking other people for help.
For me personally, I came into freshman year with no confidence. Most of my friends went to a different high school, and I struggled to talk to new people. The only way I found some sort of comfort was through clubs and school sports.
Yeah, I agree. I think that one of the biggest issues socially for freshmen is they find it very scary to make friends and fully immerse themselves in the high school world.
For my sophomore year, I was very into sports. I would do baseball clinics all the time and would wrestle with top schools and students. This made me a lot more confident. Our high school band had also just won for the fourth year in a row, and we were very confident going into this year. I was also very happy with my new friends and up to date with my classes and on top of my academics.
For me, sophomore year, it was more of a time for figuring out friend groups and solidifying those types of relationships. School was also kind of increasing in priority, and it became a big stressor for me. It was all about balancing a social life as well as an academic life in addition to sports.
Most students were figuring out how important high school was. Social life and other activities were also a main priority. The struggle of homework was unbearing to most.
Junior year for me was probably the hardest. It was kind of known to be the most stressful time as a high schooler because of all the hard classes and thinking about college. Personally, grades became the most important thing to me in my life, and things became quite out of balance very fast, trying to prioritize social and my academic life.
Junior year was very odd for me. It was during the middle of COVID and was very boring. I was not able to go outside, and the only thing I could do to pass the time was lift weights. I was very stressed with thinking of going to senior year and the future responsibilities that I would have. It sucked since I had broken my back and was no longer able to do any sports and was bedridden for a little while.
Yeah, there's this thing called hitting the junior brick wall, as some people call it, when academics start getting harder and a little more serious. Students are pretty much forced to think about their futures and all the colleges that they want to apply to.
We are currently in senior year, and I think we could say that we have had very different experiences so far. My friends have faded away, and my personal goals have been my main priority. I have been thinking a lot about college and my future, which has been changing my perspectives quite a bit.
So far, for my senior year, it's been mainly future thinking as well. But senior year is also expected to be the time of just having fun and really enjoying our last times we have together. It becomes really sentimental and a little emotional for some, but others find it really exciting to achieve their new freedoms in college and broaden their horizons. All high school experiences are all different, of course, but figuring out our own social world, I think we can all say we really struggle with.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. I hope you enjoyed listening and it made you think about your own high school experiences. Please check in for our next episode where we discuss some of our favorite movies while growing up and compare how our cinematic taste has changed from children to adults. Also, if you don't mind, please take a look at our website and viewing our merchandise and other items that we have.
Have a great day, you guys.
Please.